supreme.
Yeah, let's bring in our host for the game night, Danny from 2K TV. Danny, come on down.
Thanks so much. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here. Hello. Hello. Great to see you. Great to see you. Hello, Mari. Hello, Tonio. How are you?
Hey, it was good. How are you?
Doing great. We're going to play a game called Miss or Match. If you two know each other, or if our esteemed hosts of 6 years have more knowledge about each other. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
Okay, to start this game, I'm going to ask Alexis, and I'm going to ask Tonio to exit the room while Chris and Mari stay here and answer some questions.
All right, I'm going to go get some lunch. See ya.
Okay, don't go too far.
She's going to go eat instead of think about her co-host? What is going on
I
in
don't
this
know.
Valentine's Day?
See where the focus is. Doesn't bode well.
I'm like focused.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports. As we get ready for the special NBA presentation, I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's James in at the 3. And for Dallas, they've got Rashawn Holmes. Luka Doncic is out there with Max Strus. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled. And squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a working the ball over to the open man.
And here's James. Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Three-pointer. James with the rebound. Outside Irving. Back to James. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Holmes passes to Doncic. Drops in the 3.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Doncic against Irving. And the shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Holmes. Here's Nowitzki. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Blackman. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Irving against Doncic. From 12 feet. The rebound by Blackman.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Doncic against Irving. The 3 is up. Doncic, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Holmes. Doncic outside. Now here's Strus. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Dallas, no good that time either.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Outside Strus. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 4. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game. More than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Allen. Miles Bridges comes in for Mobley. Mitchell's checked in for Edwards. And Garland is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Terry. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Hardy. The shot off that time. Nice D from Bridges. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-5 run, and he gets that one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Terry, guarded by Garland. Yep, count it.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now Garland. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Mitchell. And it falls all over the rim and in.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
What makes Terry dangerous from range is how efficient he is. I mean, this guy does not waste these opportunities.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside, here's Reed. Mavericks with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Staying engaged, that's really what defense is all about.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break. Then just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
They've got Max Strus, and it's Holmes in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Cavaliers have that banner from 2016. Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "We want to bring another championship for this city. None of us are LeBron James, but we can do it as a group. Our goal is to win the title. The city has seen it once, and they'll hopefully see it again." Brian?
Well, they are a team to be reckoned with for sure. Thanks, Allie. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area, and even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Dallas foul. Dirk Nowitzki.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Terry. Irving's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. It's James on the wing, and he lobs it up. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by James.
LeBron James.
James has got 3 assists in the game. Doncic passes to Holmes. Here's Nowitzki, covered by Mobley. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Garland. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Strus from outside the arc. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
And here's Doncic outside. Doncic, count it.
Prolific from deep. Luka, one of the best in the game right now.
Garland with the ball. No made baskets yet. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Irving. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
A difficult matchup for them last year with them losing both games to a team with a bad record.
Yeah, on paper it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
Doncic against Irving. Now here's Doncic. Guarded closely. Nice D from Allen.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Out to Mobley. Back to Garland. A deep 3. And Holmes pulls it down. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Cleveland calls timeout.
Timeout, Cleveland. Here we go. Time for some team.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Green's checked in for Holmes. And it's Curry in for Strus. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Darius Garland. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From the stripe. And the shot's good by Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
You know, there's really no defense to this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
Here's Nowitzki. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Nowitzki's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Outside Irving. Up and over Doncic. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the score. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Allen. He's guarded closely. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Allen. Rejected by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Terry's checked in for the Mavericks. Reed's checked in for Cleveland. Miles Bridges comes in for Edwards. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic, score. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Knocks it down from distance. Nowitzki's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. It means the world, doesn't it? Yes, LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Cavaliers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, how did you think Dallas played?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. And you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court right now for Cleveland. And a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Donovan Mitchell out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the 3. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Dallas has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Doncic passes to Holmes. Here's Blackman to the paint. Here's Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
Mobley outside. Back to Irving. Over Doncic. They get it back. Allen, the pass to Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 11.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Here's Blackman. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds now. That shot off. Excellent D there from Holmes. Shoots from the elbow. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Doncic. Strus has got his second bucket on the night. Cleveland calls timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate. But he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Curry, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Anthony Edwards has checked in for Cleveland. Blackman passes to Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Strus. Good D by Mobley.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's Holmes. Out to the right wing. Uncovered. Count that one. Nowitzki's got 10 points in the game.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Irving, the pass to Edwards. 18 feet out. The rebound by Nowitzki. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Blackman. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Mobley. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at the Warriors, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Reed's checked in for Jared Allen. Bridges comes in for Mobley. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Darius Garland subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Hardy, checked by Mitchell. The shot by Hardy, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. Green against James. Over Green. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. Played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Terry, pass to Holmes. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Terry. He's guarded by Bridges. Terry's shot is good. Terry's got 10 points.
Defenders have to be alert to what Terry's able to do because he's quick at pulling the trigger on the catch.
Yeah, that one's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Hardy. Checked by Mitchell. The shot by Hardy, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Bridges outside. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Pass to Nowitzki. Dallas, no good that time either. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 13. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Luka Doncic. Max Strus is out there with Rashawn Holmes. And it's Nowitzki in at the four-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that one's good. James.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Blackman. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Blackman is a dangerous player. Good size, nice shooting stroke, and he can turn it up quickly. Shoots a high percentage from just about everywhere.
And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Nowitzki. Now Holmes. Doncic outside. Here's Blackman. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Lets a floater go. Irving, that's good.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Back to Doncic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
James against Strus. And Irving with the basket on the assist from James. And the Cavaliers lead by 18. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Doncic passes to Blackman. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Allen. Outside Irving. Pass to Edwards. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Doncic.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Blackman passes to Nowitzki. Gets to the corner and hits it.
This is just one of those games for Nowitzki. I mean, he's playing with a lot of fire, energy, and getting things to go his way as a result.
Here's James. He hits the back iron and sinks it. James has got 11 in the second half.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Doncic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Cleveland calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
They continued to feed him throughout the game with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Strus against Edwards. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. A shot from the high post.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside for Irving. Fires the 3.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
The 3 ball. Edwards pulls it in.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Count it. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
And, of course, they really...
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Back to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Inside, here's Irving. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic's shot is good.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him.
Rolando Blackman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Curry looking it over. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Guess we making moves. Only thing to do. Know the